Hey, it's me again. So today, as promised, we're doing. Well, I did promise an unboxing. I didn't do an unboxing because I ended up taking my magazines to lunch. I was working on the coat today, and after about 3 hours of fighting with bias tape, I was getting sick of it and needed a break. I felt like my singer and I needed some time away from each other. Coat's almost done. I'm very excited about it, but I needed a break, and I have magazines to do. So I did this while I was at lunch. I opened up the box. I unwrapped packages. I spent most of lunch just writing down mailing addresses for everybody who's subscribing. And at the end of it, I have 2 extra, which is usually typical. I have like 1 to 3 extra after I get all the subscribers and everything. So even though there's a huge box of magazines, big box of magazines, realistically, I get to keep one of them because I will give it away. But inevitably I give it away anyway, so that's why I buy extra, just to be safe. Or I forgot somebody, so usually I don't have extra, which is why I don't have extra magazines sitting on my shelf looking all pretty and beautiful, because I end up giving them away eventually. But the idea is to eventually have an office that has one of every issue on the shelf, including the first issue that will never see the light of day otherwise. Yes, I can still get printed. Yes, you gotta ask very nicely for them, because no, I'm not putting them up for sale. It's awful. They were solid black pages. Things were in blue ink. It was dreadful. This was back before I had an editor and a proofreader, so it was pretty fucking terrible. But that's besides the point. But yes, I got a box. We've got about 8 actual subscriptions, which is not a lot. Half of these are, well, a handful of these are giveaways for the Drake's Drawing winners. And then I have a handful of goblins as well. So goblins are what I call my press people. Basically influencer types that are like Twitch streamers, YouTubers, crafters, what have you, that I'm friends with, that basically I trade them a t-shirt and a free magazine, and they help promote the thing. It doesn't really work as well as I hope, but it's a plan. It's a thing I have in place. I have several goblins, and some of them do actually bring me more subscriptions, so I can't be too terribly upset about it. It's advertising. This shit takes forever. You know how it is. But we now have the next issue packaged and addressed. Now I just need to take it to the post office and get shipping for all of it, postage. 1 or 2 of these is going out of this country, so that'll be fun. Because I have a Canadian on my list, which is pretty cool. We are international, yo. Although I have to be careful with the giveaways, because there are laws in certain countries that do not allow giveaways, like Italy and Russia, because apparently sweepstakes count as gambling. I don't know. It's strange, but if you like from Italy and you try and join the Drake's Drawing, and I draw your name and you're on the list of countries we do not apply to, I unfortunately have to draw again, and I am so sorry, but that's a thing. Sucks. But yeah, new issue of the magazine is done, and as soon as the magazine is printed and done, I can start working on the next one. Ugh. But I'm excited to have a new one done, because I did not have one done at all last year, because reasons and stuff, like sleeping in my car and not having a place to live last Christmas. And then this year I've been like just trying to get my shit together, and I've been doing pretty well with it. And then I finally got the new magazine, then I finally got the new computer. And suddenly editing is a lot faster. Go figure, when you have 16 gigs of RAM. So yeah, new issues are good. They're ready to go. They're packaged up. I'm waiting on 2 people to give me updated mailing addresses, but those are friends of mine, so I'm not terribly worried about it. They'll get it when they get it. But yeah, if you would be interested in owning your very own copy of Blake's Dungeon Quarterly Magazine, ooh, so shiny, you can find us online at blakesdungeon.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the things. We're also on Patreon. Patrons do actually get free digital and or physical copies depending on which level of patron you are, so just saying, that's another way to subscribe. Anyway, I did promise I would do a video about this, so that's the spiel. Blake's Dungeon is a geek and gamer magazine that I've been running since 2016, after I broke up with the whatever. It is a geek and gamer magazine with emphasis on queer and POC representation and pop culture in media, which is a lot of buzzwords, but it's basically the elevator pitch that we're a queer and POC inclusive nerd magazine. Basically anything at Comic-Con is free game for me. But it's also, like, distinctly for adults. Like, there's no kids in this thing. It's not advertising towards children, which is a whole legal thing. Like, I've interviewed Bad Dragon, just so that I can say I interviewed Bad Dragon when people ask about their teenager getting involved in the magazine. So that's fun. I think that's funny, as Izzard once said. So yeah, that's Blake's Dungeon. If you guys want to subscribe, blakesdungeon.com. Links down in the description box. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share all this with all your friends. And when the next Drake's Drawing comes up, you should totally sign up. It's free. You might get a year subscription out of it. Just throwing it out there. Most of the people that I have are friends who've got magazines. It's because they signed up for free for the Drake's Drawing. It does work. It's not a scam. People do actually get free issues, and they get boxes of goodies. Like, I got pictures and shit, so go sign up for the Drake's Drawing when I put the new one up, because it's gonna be fun. Ciao!